pinch the arrow. There you go. Elbow up. Pull back further. Come on, pull it back right to your mouth. Much better.
Once the animal's been skinned, you get bits of muscle and membrane on it. So that's got to be all cleared off and scraped off. There's two ways of doing that. You can either put it on a tree trunk and scrape it off with a bit like a bill hook or anything like that, or you can put it onto a frame. Idea of the frame is basically stretch it out, and then with either a knife or a bit of flint, anything like that, you get into all the corners and scrape it off. Once that's done, the medieval time used to use urine to actually keep the leather alive and kill any parasites.
The medieval cup of tea. There are children now. Upside down. Right, hold down, look facing me. Feet a bit more far apart and turn that foot that way. Right, so you're going to be leaning into your foot like this, but keep your shoulders pointed to me. Shoulders facing me, that's it. Perfect. Put your arm out like that, look at the target down your arm. Now don't squint with your eyes, keep both eyes open, don't lean your head forward. Perfect. Right, I'm going to put that in there. Now grip as normal. Don't put that finger up, don't do that, and don't grab the arrow. Now the bow has to be tilted. If you don't tilt it, the arrow falls off and you can't see better. That wasn't very good English, but still can't see better. Right. You have to pinch 3 fingers. 1 finger above, 2 fingers below. That thumb there. Relax. Little finger can go there. Yeah. That's it. Now you've got to pinch the arrow a little bit. Well tilted. Elbow up. Pull that to your mouth. Down the arrow. That's it. Finger to your mouth. Pull it back. Further, further. Come on. Pull it back further. Come on, further. There we go. Much better. Okay, you did go off to the left again. Try and aim a little bit more this way. That's it. Don't worry. Arrow facing the bow that way. Full tilted. Pull back. Come on, all the way back.
Today we're going to make tartar flesh, which is a medieval pie. The pastry was just a vessel to put the filling in, so it was just flour and water. It wasn't very nice, it was quite chewy, as I've experienced. In the pie we've got pork mince, we've got some raisins and pine kernels, which will be fried in lard. We've got some white cheese and an egg to bind it all together. But it's not a savoury pie, it's very sweet. It's got lots of fruit. It's got dates and figs, and well, we've got the raisins as well, which make it quite sweet. But then it's got things like cinnamon and honey and ginger. So it's kind of like a Christmassy sweet pie, but it's got meat in it. And as far as I'm aware, they did it a lot to disguise meat that was actually going off. So they'd put a lot of spices in it and a lot of sweet stuff to disguise rotten meat. So we're going to have a fire going at some point, and we're going to put the oven over here next to the fire so it can warm up slowly. And then we're going to pop our pies into it and have that cook over time. And then we'll cool the oven down, and hopefully it should taste quite good.
Right, pull it back, elbow up, whoops. Right, hold jar off.
Swing round his sword. You'll notice it's in the shape of the cross, because not only did they fight for their liege and the king, they also fought for God and money. And mainly money. Okay, the swing round his sword, just to give this one a little bit of a showpiece. You will see the back end, counterweight, the cross guard. We also know this is a quillum, although this is a later description. The blade itself, you'll see, is fullard. This is to give it strength and also to lighten it. You'll see that there's 2 edges to a sword. Generally speaking, to us as Europeans, that is what makes a sword. Anything with a single edge is basically a large knife, and nothing more than that.
Different now? Yeah.
Okay.
Back on, nice.
I shall do a test with you first. Are you right-handed or left-handed? Okay, stand there.
Hold that ball nice and strong for you.
Nice.
Keep your arm in the face of the bed.
Okay.
Nice and strong.
Hold it like this. Okay, put your arm out like that.
Hold your ball through.
Right. Now, pull this ball back. I want you to hold the ball like that. Do not let go of the string. Got it?
Don't look down.
Whatever you do, don't let go. Not let go.
Pull
it back to your mouth.
Just let go. Not better.
Okay, you
Now, as you might imagine, we consider the Japanese blades to be fantastic artwork and skill to put them together. We had the same skills and the same manufacturing ability as they did. The only difference between us as Europeans and them was we found the black powder gun was capable of killing more people before they got to us. We haven't totally abandoned it, and to put that in context, we still use a bayonet, which I can tell you now, most of our foe do not like this for, because we will get up close and personal with the enemy. This is more like a cudgel, something that you'd expect the clergy to carry around to dispatch an injured soldier after he's been given his last rites. And when I say given his last rites, if you're a lonely foot soldier, you're not worth anything. If you're in a bad way, it would cost too much in manpower and medicine to put you right. It is easier to give you your last rites and put your head in. And that's what that would have been used. It's called the hand and a half. Now, all the kids here, put your fingers in your ears. Fingers in your ears. It's also known as a bastard sword. It's the only time I can say it. It's called a bastard sword. Right, so this is a hand and a half, or